Yeah, so I thought I'd make this video saying to my freaking self, like, over the past couple of days, it's like been really interesting. It seems like I'm being surrounded either by KKK or a mixture of like fucking whatever the fuck I'm looking at. I don't know how to define it. Uh, might be folk, honestly, the gang folk. I'm just saying because it seems like there's a mix of what seems like there's a very particular kind of black person following me around. And as far as freaking, and as far as, I guess, white people, you know what I'm saying, that are coming off as KKK, it's really stinking a lot of freaking, like, it's stinking a lot of fucking folk. Um, because it seems like the black people, are on the same wavelength in a way, I guess you could say. Um, Very interesting shit, like what I've described about the two Chinese people over here arguing, and the cops coming out of nowhere. But then it's even like knowing like the dude that got the ticket the other night. I'm saying, wow, I have history with this dude too, you know, and years ago, that dude. I found out that dude supposedly had HIV. So next time I seen the dude, I told him, I said, yo, man, fucking, there's a damn good chance you have HIV. And the motherfucker was like, nah, man, you just jealous of me. You're just jealous of me because I'm putting my dick in all these girls, blah, blah, blah. Now, the dude had fucking MRSA, right? The cops that came out of fucking nowhere, right? Just as I went to go wake him up, that gave him the fucking ticket for laying down, those cops can't, like that's what I'm saying. Like there was cops on me all fucking day long. And it's interesting that they approached him. Now I'm saying that could be in a fucking file somewhere, but I'm not saying a police report. Just because I'm saying, like, because in other words, then he went around telling people that I had HIV, you know. So the bottom line is that so the bottom line is that you know, at least I approached him and said, go get an AIDS test. Now supposedly he went and got one that turned out to be negative, but that could have been a false negative because it was so early from the time that I found out that he had it, right? Now, and how you get MRSA is, and I asked him too. I said, how'd you get, it was sharing dirty fucking needles, right? Doing dope, sharing dirty needles. Everybody that they keep putting around me is suspect for HIV. That's crazy. All right? Now, I'm just wondering why those cops were so on his ass for fucking laying down for 20 minutes, and it wasn't crowded up here. Everything was closed on up here, you know? So it makes me wonder to myself, like, what really, and then of course there's the dude who's literally walking around right now today, who gave me the fucking Leaf cigarette and almost fucking killed me like 2.5 weeks ago, right? Which when fucking, people that aren't around him, I'm like, yo, this dude, he was up here, and then they're like, oh, that's really bad, and then they become his best friend somehow. Fuck, whatever. I'm done with that shit too. That's what I mean about folk, you know, brotherly love and all. You know what I'm saying? So wow, man, wow, man. There is. I don't even know what to fucking say anymore. I really don't. That's how fucking disgusted I am of this whole fucking bullshit fucking situation. And this dude, Paul, is going to fucking court in tomorrow. So, you know, that's when it's supposed to start. We'll see. Gotta check those out. Check those videos out. See if there's any more fucking delays or bullshit. But even as I think to myself, like the whole fucking ex-girl friend-ish, wasn't even a girlfriend, it was like a fling. This girl, Tara, and, trying to tell her, like, so and so might be my half brother, and, it's like, she, and her turning around and telling me that, it's like, oh, well, he just raped me, and it's like, wow, And then my other friend, who was supposed to check up on my other friend, you know, my friend, Mike Fox, right? Mike Fox. Why would I bump into Mike Fox? You know what I'm saying? And then, he's supposed to, like, check up on him, like, man, listen, there's a lot of shit that's going on and blah, blah, blah. And then it's like, then all of a sudden I get my friend Kevin Palamo on the phone, and it's like, oh, I'm homeless. And then I tell Mike, I'm like, you talk to Kevin? And he's like, yeah, I still talk to Kevin, Yeah, Kevin's homeless right now. He's like, no, he's not. I'm like, well, that's what I'm hearing, and he's living over here and blah, 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 behind the fucking, it's just like, dude, he's like, and the weirdest part is that Mike Fox just told me, he's like, and this was like 2 weeks ago too, around, that fucking, that, he still hasn't heard back from Kevin over the past, like, whatever, week, 10 days, whatever the fuck it's been. I just seen him today, and, don't even want to write Tara back, don't even want to write, you know what I'm saying? It's like, this is what I mean about, like, not being in, and all the new people, all of a sudden, weird shit happened with all the new people that I got their numbers for and was talking to, so, it's like, give me a break, man. Give me a fucking break, man. I'm trying to think if I've left anything out or forgotten anything at this point. I don't know. I'm just disgusted with the whole fucking situation. Meanwhile, I'm running around with a fucking a 2 to fucking $20 million diamond. And, it's like, that's normal too. You know what I'm saying? To not be able to find a friend that can fucking, be like, all right, on my spare time, I'll take you to fucking whatever jewelry you want to take, let's go figure this out. It's like, yeah, man, it's like, wouldn't you like a nice fucking, give me a break, man. Give me a fucking break, man. So with all that said and done, and then the train conductor too, telling me that the first 8 cars wouldn't open, only to literally freaking, after I tell the passenger, I'm like, yo, can you tell the train conductor I need help carrying these bags through the fucking train, right? Because he wanted to be, a real interesting asshole and fucking close all the fucking doors, knowing that I'm carrying 3 fucking bags worth of shit. So I told the freaking passenger, I'm like, yo, can you tell the conductor come back? I need help carrying my bags. All of a sudden, the fucking door magically fucking found a way to open. Give me a break, man. Give me a fucking break, man, with this KKK bullshit or this folk bullshit. That's what it's looking like, fucking. That's what it's fucking. Some sort of fucking. Wow, man. Wow, man. Wow, man. It's interesting. It's just really, really fucking interesting, the people that I see, circling, and fucking the people that are like. That's why I'm not trying to judge too many people yet, but very interesting, Fuck this bullshit.